tonight we're focusing on the people affected most. Women who are pregnant or looking to become pregnant. The number of pregnant women in Florida infected with the Zika virus now stands at 57. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommend all expectant mothers be evaluated for Zika exposure. But health experts say there are things pregnant women and women looking to get pregnant should be doing now to protect themselves.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Sally Goen is getting ready for her baby girl's arrival.
To be honest, and you might have gone through this too at the beginning of the pregnancy, I was kind of just super anxious and worried about everything. And halfway through, I just got to a point where I said, I'm not living like this.
Sally recently moved to South Florida and quickly learned all about the Zika virus.
You can do the insect repellent. I personally do not. I go inside, outside all day long. It just doesn't make sense for my lifestyle. I'd be covered in it constantly.
At 36 weeks along, she admits she's not all that concerned about the virus.
Especially being this far along and the baby already being developed so much that, the issue of the smaller head and the brain issues that could happen there, that's just really not a concern.
Doctors say women in their first and second trimesters are most at risk for birth defects. Zika can lead to severe birth defects resulting in abnormally small heads and incomplete brain development in babies.
Right now, the whole world does not need to be tested for Zika virus, but there are patients that we need to be looking at.
Dr. Maureen Wheelahan is a Lake Worth obstetrician who has spent a lot of time over the past few months educating her patients about Zika.
I think the most important thing to understand is that getting bit by a mosquito and getting the Zika virus does not automatically mean you're going to have an affected pregnancy with microcephaly. It does say these are all the things that we want to look for, and we want to look at this population that's at risk. But A does not lead to B. It's not a direct correlation.
So who should be tested? Wheelahan says any pregnant woman who has traveled to an area known to have Zika and is displaying symptoms of fever, rash, or conjunctivitis. Also, a pregnant woman who may not have symptoms but has had contact with someone with the Zika virus should be tested. While the virus is generally short-lived, infected patients do need to take precautions.
We're going to ask her that once her symptoms resolve, not to have pregnancy for 8 weeks. That's 2 months. That's not too bad. For men, we really want them to not get someone pregnant for about 6 months. So we do have to be concerned with the man.
As for expectant moms like Sally, doctors say the best thing they can do is stay informed and practice common sense.
I don't think about what could go wrong. I just try to really be positive.
And just last week, Governor Rick Scott directed all county health departments in Florida to offer free Zika risk assessment and testing to any pregnant woman who would like to be tested.